What's up, guys? Welcome to the tea party. I was finally able to get. Oh my god, my hair just does not want to work with me. I wonder why. Maybe it's all global warming or the heat, or because my hair just does not want to help me at all. Maybe it was the Cheshire Cat. I don't know. Um, Today I am doing an announcement, another announcement. I know. Calm down, calm down. Woosa, woosa. Calm down. Okay, today is my big announcement. I'm not at 200 yet again. People keep on unsubscribing from me, or YouTube is doing the whole purge thing again. I have no clue. But I wish I can get past 200 subs. Really, I do. But the big announcement is I finally got my name right on my YouTube channel. I know you guys like Jackrabbit35. I know. But as you already heard in the beginning, welcome to the tea party. If you haven't gotten that right, Mad Hatter. If you guys have questions, please leave them down in the comments. Why, Melissa, why do you keep on changing your name so sporadically all the time? It's because my little friends and my pups, of course. You may not know this, but I'm a big Mad Hatter fan. Johnny Depp, bless your heart, man. You play him very good in both of those movies. I hope there's a third one coming out. And I hope he keeps on playing the Mad Hatter. Not like It, where the main character in the first movie didn't want to play the second one for some strange reason. Maybe he's going too insane. But just to let you guys know, the reason why I picked Mad Hatter is because of a lot of qualities in the Mad Hatter I have. If you guys don't understand that, the Mad Hatter is mad. Not mad as an angry, pissed off, bad mood, just all around really weird and bonkers. He is bonkers and really weird in the movies. Of course he is. And he always has flashbacks. In the first movie, he was always having flashbacks after meeting Alice of the war, of that big ass looking aquatic dragon looking thing. Okay. I have both movies. Okay. I love watching them back to back to back to back until your freaking ears bleed. That's what I like. But also, I always have flashbacks. I always constantly do. That's why a lot of my family members can't stand me. My parents can probably barely stand me the way I am already. Not just because of my sexuality, but just how I go from one subject to another subject to another subject. And you guys already know that too, by my vlogs, of course. But Mad Hatter was my choice, and same with Umbreon, because Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon and everything like that, besides the original Eevee, of course. But I'm not really girly, so I wouldn't go for an Eevee type name. Eevee just sounds too girly to me, even though it's got no gender in the beginning. But yet they do give it a gender in quite a few of the most recent games. And some of the newest ones back, like X, Y, and Z, and Black, White, and the ones before that. But Red, Blue, Yellow, those games back then, they didn't have genders on Pokemon, which I didn't have a problem with. I was kind of curious on why. But, I never had that question until late. But to me, Pikachu on Ash, I think Pikachu is a female. Let that sink in. Pikachu is always moody. Sometimes he's like a little frazzled, like he doesn't really want to listen sometimes. He's always PMSing. You know, maybe hot flashes sometimes. You know, he gets a little standoffish with Ash, and he has a cute voice. It's not anything boyish or anything. He has determination. Females and males both do have that. Maybe he doesn't have a gender at all, but in the games he does. The female Pikachus have a heart shape at the end of their tails, and the regular Pikachus have that straight mark. I don't know why, but I always seem to pick out the female Pikachus and raise them. But the Raichus don't have that end of the tail thing, which is kind of weird. Okay, they do evolve. But you see, I'm getting off key already. Mad Hatter was a lot of my choices because I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, typing it in, finding it to be too early to change my name. And finally, I got it. And I also love the Mad Hare, the White Rabbit, Alice, of course. She's very strong. She's very determined. You know, especially in the second movie, she's really determined. But it gives a little bit more backstory to her in the second movie, like about her father and everything like that. More storyline and everything. But they do kind of cut off a lot of pieces and everything like that. And at the end, I'm not giving you guys any spoilers. If you really haven't seen Looking into the Looking Glass one, I don't want to give you too much spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's pretty old out now, but I'm never giving rid of those two movies. I want to see a third movie really bad. I wish Alice marries the Mad Hatter and has children. That'd be awesome. I know it's supposed to be like a dream kind of state that she's in. She gets up on the mirror, but when they find her body, she's underneath a bed. And they said that she must have hit her head or fell, and she ended up underneath like a piece of furniture, a couch or something like that. But my name now is Mad Hatter, and I do a lot of vlogs, and it's going to stay as Mad Hatter. I'm not going to put any age, of course. I don't really even like aging. I don't like my appearance at all. Like, the extra smiles. I got friggin' Dumbo wings, too. I really don't like it. I don't like looking different than what I used to look when I grew up. I was really athletic. I swung from trees. I did a whole bunch of activities. I kept myself busy. As soon as puberty hit and the medication started coming, I slowed down. I was very depressed. There was a lot of stuff that I just can't say at this point right now because I don't want to come off more weirder than I already am. There was a lot of self-harm, not to the point where I would lose a lot of blood, but there was a lot of issues, a lot of cutting, not like serious. I'm talking about like my shoulders, my above my wrist, from the top of my lower one to the right above where my tattoo is. That's all scar tissue, so it's thicker than on my other arm, and it's hard for tattoo ink to stay into. That's why my tattoo, the Chinese tattoo of wolf, looks that damaged. I was also picking at it. And, you know, there's a lot of things to say about mental illnesses today, but not everybody's the same that has the same thing as me. And everybody takes things too directly or too medically or anything like that, but everybody that has mental illnesses, they shouldn't be all put on medication. Medication will do a lot of harm to your brain, to your ability to walk or lose weight or to produce children, or there's so many things that can cause a child to have damages done to their body, like their kidneys, lungs, liver, and other organs, etc. So think very hard on what your child wants, not on what you want. Just because you can't take care of your child because of the way they're acting or the way they're treating you, you still love them. You still care about them. Just don't go shoving pills down their throat because you want them to sleep and you want to do your own shit. Okay? That's not a real parent. A real parent cares and loves for their children. You don't give birth to a child just so you can shove pills down their throat if they're doing something bad or if they're ignoring you. Oh, it's a mental disorder. No. That's them ignoring you because they don't want to listen to you. That's where you just ground them or put them in the corner or tell them to go to their room. Okay? You guys don't the adults don't really understand nowadays what pills do to children. I'm a prime example of what electric shock therapy, suffocation to death, and pills have done to children. I am a prime example. I've been on pills ever since I was 13 or younger, and yeah, they damaged my brain, they damaged my heart, they damaged I think my kidneys are what filter the bad stuff out of my body. Yeah, I'm 35 now. I'm still kicking, and my mind is almost as if it was like a child, but I still know a lot of stuff about being an adult. We weren't taught that much as children. Growing up, I guess my parents really didn't understand how to do it, but yet my parents were always goofy sometimes, and they hung out with us and played with us, but a lot of times we played by ourselves as a group. We always stayed together until we got older and we separated and things just went wrong and just a lot of stuff. Things were misdiagnosed and everything was just black. Black for a long time. So that is just another rant for another time. I hope this can upload and have a lovely tea party. I'm the Mad Hatter and I'm signing off. Bye bye, guys.